If there's a massive earthquake or other disaster, people living in those shiny towers could be cut off, stuck with no way to easily escape. Not that they'd want to. The streets could be filled with shattered glass and falling debris, and it could take weeks for government aid to arrive.
I've probably got about 2.5 or 3 weeks of food. I got a lot of food supply.
Maura Fallon is about as ready as one can be. In addition to all those emergency rations, she's assembled an impressive disaster preparedness kit in her 18th floor condo.
We've got face masks, glasses, protective eyeglasses, a vest, and a hard hat because, again, we're going to be digging people out of rubble.
Her bathrooms are stacked with gallons of fresh water.
This would be enough for one person for about 3 weeks.
Then there are the first aid kits.
Wound care, fracture and sprain care, kit for bleeding.
She has camping gear and tools, even supplies to make a rudimentary toilet.
This powder turns liquids into solids, and then we've got some big, very heavy plastic bags.
All of this gets packed in plastic bins and stored under the bed or in closets. Fallon, who lives in the Enso building in South Lake Union, is an exception in this increasingly vertical city.
Because you never know what situation you're going to get into.
She's taken the time and invested the money to prepare for a disaster.
What we realized is that we really need to do it on our own, and we need to do it with our neighbors. So we need to prepare all of the infrastructure that we need as individuals to survive and to take care of our own medical needs, because the city isn't going to be able to do that.
But so many others are not making preparedness a priority.
The vertical communities are very, very unprepared.
Cindy Barker's been trying to get more people to pay attention. She's the volunteer coordinator for Seattle Emergency Communication Hubs, a city-sanctioned network of gathering places where people can cluster following a disaster. They organize disaster drills at hubs in many neighborhoods, but on Capitol Hill, where there are so many new apartment buildings, there is no hub. They just cannot get enough interest from the community.
They put out word to say, please, please come help support this concept, and they just couldn't get enough critical mass to support it.
Barker says many people seem to be too busy with work and other priorities to think about a worst-case scenario.
Not only is it a physical problem, having your supplies, it's a mindset problem. Because people, I don't think, are really ready to be self-sufficient and then also figure out how to pull their community to get through.
She points to Enso as an example of a building that's taking the threat seriously.
Really critical.
Maura Fallon's neighbors organize potlucks so they can meet one another and share preparedness ideas. They do training, and they've partnered with other high-rises to swap resources, like a detailed disaster response handbook.
Well, actually, the more that I've prepared, the more at ease I am.
The lesson here, if you're expecting your property manager or landlord to take care of you in a disaster, think again. It's on you to plan ahead and prepare.
You need to take care of yourself, and then you can help your neighbors. But if you can't take care of yourself, then you become part of the problem.
Ted Land, King 5 News.